Hi, everybody, and welcome to Seven Figure Agency Intensive Iron Sharpens Iron. My name is Esteban Baez, your host, and today I have with me.
Casey Hamilton with Exact Match Marketing.
Hey, Casey. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your story. How did you start your business?
You know, it's sort of funny. I actually started as a pastor. I had no plans to ever be in business, no plans to ever do digital marketing. And one of my best friends and I, we worked at a curriculum company, and he was the VP of marketing and I did sales. And he's like, I think we could help other people do this. And so we actually started working with faith-based colleges to be able to do lead gen for them. And so we worked with a ton of them. I took my agency from $0 to 6 figures in 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And so grew it that way, continued to grow and learned under him for about 5 years. And then from there, he started another company and I launched out. And then I've had my agency now for 15 years. And then about 4 years ago, we started a software company called Exact Match Marketing. So that led from a product of my agency into the software side.
Excellent. So how were you led into Seven Figure Agency? How did that happen?
So it's sort of funny. Facebook ads work.
Yeah, they do.
Because I had no idea who Josh was. I had no idea anything about Seven Figure Agency, but I saw it pop up in my Facebook feed. And I literally went, hey, I can find a cheap flight and a cheap hotel. I'll give it a try. Ended up down here, got a chance to meet Josh and a lot of the team, yourself, and you guys just took such great care of us. It was literally the most practical conference I'd ever been to, and just laying down how to be able to grow an agency. And being a generalist agency for all the years that I have, to hear that, hey, let's get into a niche, let's go down that path, was such a refreshing thing for me. And I've been able to take some of those principles and apply it into my agency. And then now we're into the software side, being able to do that as a provider as well.
Excellent. So you're part of our agency provider program, right, which is dedicated to help agencies that are white label agencies. So tell me a little bit about your product and what you do for digital marketing agencies.
Absolutely. So we're sort of a disruptor right now in the entire marketing world. So we're when somebody comes in and hears about it, it takes them a minute to get their mind wrapped around it. But once they understand what we do, it's great. So we actually can go in and we monitor live search. So instead of doing Google AdWords, where you might put in a keyword and then you hope that they click on your ad, we do it completely without ads, but we can tell you who was searching, their name, their email address, their mailing address, their phone number, from a zip code or multiple zip codes, a state, the entire country. And for less than the cost of a PPC click, we actually give you all of their information.
Really?
And actually, it's about 1/10 of the cost of the average PPC click.
What is this technology called?
It is just called Exact Match Marketing. We call it Search ID or Enhanced Search. So not only do we give you those core things, but in the next couple of weeks, we're actually going to release 150 other points of data that you can pull with that. So what's their home value, what's their mortgage rates, those kinds of things as well. So
this is basically public information. Right? And you guys have a technology that can organize it, put it together, and then you can see who's searching for what you potentially are selling, correct?
We're creating audiences, is really what it is. An intent-based audience. So if you want to know everybody in your area that just raised their hand and said, I'm interested in your competitor, your product, your service, a pre-buying activity, we can tell you who that is so that you know who to go after. And you can upload that in, do meta ads, you can do mailers, you can do display ads, CTV, all that kind of stuff.
Can you call them, pick up the phone and call them, or no?
So we say no to the calls because of the laws that are coming in. And a lot of our phone numbers, we're working on a little bit better product. They're about 50% accurate, but they're more accurate in historical data for Meta. Because a lot of people don't update that when they change their phone numbers. So you're able to grow out that custom audience much easier.
I see. Okay, excellent. So how can an agency contact you? What's the best way for them to learn more about what you do and to see if it's a good fit?
Absolutely. So what they do is just go to exactmatchmarketing.com, and right on there, there's a schedule a demo, and you're able to get onto my calendar. I'll walk you through exactly how it works, and then show you how you can implement these things directly into your programs and platforms. And we actually have direct GHL integration, so it's really easy to set automation to everything that we do.
Oh, that's good. A lot of our members here use GHL. So,
Yeah.
last question for you. When you're not working, what's your favorite thing to do? How do you like spending your time when you're not focused on work?
Yeah. So ministry and my family
Okay.
are the number one things for me. So I have
Nice.
4 children. My daughter's in college. My son is 17 years old, and I got twin 14-year-old boys too that are
Oh,
identical
wow,
twins.
twins.
So spending time with them, or I just got back this weekend from a Wild at Heart, a book by John Eldridge, and we run a weekend for men on that. And
Oh, wow.
really, that's my long-term goal, is to get back into that again
Okay.
and work. I always say that this is my tent making. I do this to be able to fund the ministry side of my life and to be able to
Understood.
help other people.
That's great.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, man. This is great.
absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
All right.